Hello, hello. Let me see here. All right. We are on. Alrighty, cool stuff. Hey everyone. So this is going to be the weekly all signs reading for November 7th to the 14th. Hope y'all are doing well. Let's see here. So coming into the reading, while I was meditating on the collective, I found a very specific order to read for the signs. So I'm actually going to type them and include them in the chat so that way y'all can kind of see where I'm going here. Aries, Pisces, Leo, Cap, Taurus, Libra, Gem, Cancer, Virgo, Scorp, Sag, and Aqua. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we've got this week for Aries. Aries, please. Let's see, Aries. Aries, please. What's going on for Aries? Could be connecting with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sag. Whatever this is, Aries, you're asked to disconnect from it. Something about it isn't fulfilling anymore. This week, you're going to experience a new level of independence. So if there's someone you've been connecting with recently, the idea of staying connected to them has caused some pain. You've been wanting to take a break from this person. Someone here is wanting to take a break because they've got some conflicted thoughts over this. Someone's focusing on themselves, Queen of Pentacles, so it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn possibly, but with the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Swords, this is something that you or the person you're connecting with needs a break from. To focus on themselves, their well-being. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Swords, so someone may not be feeling their best self. They may be feeling a little guarded, a little stuck. They've got a lot going on. Right now, there is action that is being taken, but it's more in the direction of self-preservation. Someone is just planting the seeds and trying to focus on the details to make this stable, but it almost feels like they're trying to settle for something. They're not 100% sure if this is where they want to lay the foundation. They're just doing what they can because maybe they made a promise or something like that. There's a feeling of disappointment, of emptiness, but it isn't a sadness that comes from having lost something per se. It's more of like the feelings have run out somewhere. Someone doesn't feel the same. Something has changed. There's a new cycle coming, right? With the wheel of fortune, the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. It's it's not a distraction. They're focused on themselves. Someone here needs time to be alone this week. And what I see for you in particular, Aries, is you're not going to really say anything to this person, but they will see through your independence. They're going to get the point. Okay? They're going to get the point. A conversation won't be had, but they'll see through your actions. The guidance here is if you're asking yourself what the right decision is for you as far as talking with this person or creating distance for yourself, you know the answer because you've already been doing it. That's how you'll know. What actions have you already been taking? Have you been seeing yourself get closer to this person, or have you actually been pulling away from them? The guidance is to see where you've been going, and that's your answer. If you've been pulling away, which is what it looks like, you've been focusing on yourself, your well-being, it's asking you to spend more time doing that. Okay, you could be connecting with a Taurus, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So let's see. Pisces. Pisces, please. Pisces is always last in the all signs. So it was nice to see you guys coming up second. Let's see here for Pisces, please, this week. Pisces this week, please. Oh my gosh. Hi, Ron. Aw. Thanks for the compliment. You're sweet. Thanks for joining. So let's see Pisces. Ah, Gemini, okay. I think you're 7th or 8th, but these are mini reads, so we'll get through it kind of quick. So for Pisces, you could be connecting with a Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have fond memories with this person. You may have been married to them or had a very serious commitment. Right now, you guys are trying to keep things cordial, friendly. But it seems as of recently, there has been a lot more distance than usual. This person, if it's not you pulling away, it's this person who is focusing more on school. They might be trying to sit for a licensure exam, is what I'm getting, something like that. Because we have Justice, they could be a Libra. We have Justice, Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. This could, it feels like a contract or some kind of serious endeavor. It could also be some kind of agreement that you and this person worked out. You may find this week that they are a little bit more distant. The reason for that is because they're juggling a lot and they're not sure exactly how to eat everything that's on their plate. They could be connecting with a Cancer. If they have children, something about just having a really busy schedule that involves the kids is going to be going on. Now, coming in, Pisces, you're going to find yourself this week feeling really fulfilled. It's interesting because for as much as you and another person, or even just you on your own, regardless of this other person, you may have been feeling as of late like you have been isolating yourself, or a certain process has been pulling you away from where else you want to be putting yourself. But you will be either connecting with a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. This feels kind of like a mom or somebody who is very nurturing. You will find this person to be very beautiful because you have the star here as well. You could be connecting with an Aquarius, a Virgo, but in general, this person, if it's love for you this week, you're going to find someone who really catches your eye. You're going to find somebody who makes your heart skip a beat. This person gives you a really warm, tingly feeling in your stomach. This could also be you just feeling finally like you're in alignment with something. You've been waiting for a while for some kind of insight to come in, a message that makes your decision clear. And when this message comes in this week, which it will most likely come in this week because you've been waiting for it, and this significant change is going to be that the message is here. You could also be connecting with a Leo, Aries, Sag, and that person may be involved in this message. You're going to feel like things are falling into place. So if you've been waiting on a message of love, that'll be coming in, a text message, a call, and you're going to feel very connected, not even just to this person, but you are going to feel like finally something that you have been waiting for or putting effort into, just putting it out into the universe, something is finally coming back to you. And so the guidance here, you might be connecting with a Scorpio, an Aries, a Sag. It's about focusing on the details. There's something you've been doing, Pisces. Maybe you have kept the boundaries up a little bit too strong. Because what I mean is there's a certain level of vulnerability that comes with the type of relationship that you're going to build with another person or with yourself. So depending on what this path is bringing you, this message, this new pathway, this decision, there's a certain level of give that you have to consider giving. So if there is an emotional connection with someone, you are, you know, maybe a little bit too closed off. And so it makes it difficult for the person to understand where you're going with this. There's a certain element of confusion. And with the Tower, it's asking you to relinquish a certain amount of control that you feel you have over the situation. If you're involving a new person, then this person needs to kind of see what's under the hood a little bit, the same way you would want that. If it's scary to be vulnerable with this person, then just take baby steps. But the thing with Temperance energy is you are focused on the details. This could be talking about people from different backgrounds where there might be kind of a difference in background that you're trying to make work, a compatibility, so to speak. And so the idea is if you've had ideas that this is not going to work out, it has the potential to work out. You just have to stay diligent. Okay, but if this is about boundaries and connecting with a new person, try not to be protective to the point where they can't get to know you. But it looks like there is something you've been waiting on for this from this person that is coming in this week. And you're going to feel pretty fulfilled. Hey, Kelly. Welcome. Happy to see you. Rohan, Lily. So when we get through all of the signs, I'll see if maybe I can pull a couple card for you guys. I've got a grocery run date with my grandma. She just turned 90. She's a Libra. So that's fun. How'd your birthday go, Kelly? Hey, Sharon. Welcome in, love. Sagittarius, not yet. We're going to do Leo. Earlier in the chat, I'll see if I can copy and paste it. I put a list of the signs. So we just got done with Pisces. Aries and Pisces are done. So let's see about Leo. Thanks, Kelly. It was great. That's great to hear. Mine was really nice. It was very relaxing. I stayed home with my sisters and my brother-in-law, and we just ate a lot of candy. A lot of candy. And I personally am very scared of horror movies, but I had the courage to watch The Conjuring 1 and 2, and I don't know how I managed to watch it without creeping myself out. I was actually able to shower after the movie, which I normally can't do after being scared half to death. I'm afraid I'm gonna like rinse the shampoo out of my hair, and when I open my eyes, there's gonna be like a monster in front of me. That's me. That's me all day. All day. I'm a scaredy cat. Oh, Miss Bookmark Bells is in the house. Hello, love. The Pantaloon Slumber Party. Let me tell you something. Miss Megan in the comment section mentioned pantaloons. Listen, I need to get a onesie ASAP. I need to get a onesie ASAP. Like panda. A panda onesie. Alrighty, let's see. Leo. Sorry. Leo. This week for Leo, please. Ooh. So Leo, this could be you. In the recent past, you could be connecting with a Scorpio. Very strong Scorpio here. You made a big decision that was different for you because you decided to stay. But this staying, the choice to hold on to what you have, I am seeing a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio, very strong Scorpio. I am seeing a romantic interest or somebody who was a friend, someone that you made time for in your life. Something about deciding to stay was a very difficult decision. If you have children, I'm seeing that you had to choose them over this love interest. It was a new one. So this could be, Leo, if you're a single parent, it doesn't have to be children. It could be that you are just independent and you're focused on things that are more centered to yourself. It could be a business. It could be just your job, your hobbies. It could be anything that is just focused on self and centered on your happiness. There was something here, a massive change in the way you do things. Normally you choose yourself. And you were sort of tempted to change that and give, but instead you pulled back even harder. So someone may have been asking you for time in your life, and you said, you know, I'm really not trying to do that right now. And they might have put the pressure on, disguising it as love, disguising it as romance. But it didn't feel right, because right now you're in a space of disconnect. Someone's deciding to walk away. Maybe you are deciding to walk away. Even if there isn't a physical separation here, someone is deciding that what they're giving to the connection or what they're giving to this particular aspect of life, they're going to pull back and only put in what they feel. There's a lot of independent energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's like with the Six of Pentacles, you hear breadcrumbing. It is, but it isn't always done with selfishness. Sometimes people can only give to a situation because they're slowly building their way up. And so I feel like that is what you're trying to gauge here, Leo, is if this person is worth what they're asking for. So you pulled back to make a little bit of space, but also to baby step your way into whatever this is. You just want to make sure. You want to make sure you're not getting played. You want to make sure that this person is the right choice in the near future. So in the week, you're going to find yourself coming pretty close to a decision. You're going to get some kind of clarity on what the right choice is. I do feel like you are going to lay your guard down temporarily just to see. It almost feels like an experiment, Leo. Truthfully, it feels almost like an experiment. Like you're not exactly sure, so you're going to let it play out a little bit to decide then if you like what you're seeing and to let it keep going. For some, this is about work as well. You are deciding that a job that you're working at really is not worthy of the dedication and the time that you've put in. You could have been working on this for a very long time, and it goes against your instinct when it comes to work. To move in a certain direction, you almost have to pull away and go in another direction because someone is forcing your hand. They're not giving you enough. You know, I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles being someone who is really dedicated to their work, having put years and years and years of something in, and the person that is responsible for payroll and all of that, they're barely paying you peanuts. You know, so you're just walking into this, you're saying, well, we're going to have a discussion, we'll see where this goes, and if I like it, I'll stay, and if I'm not, I'm out. So the guidance here with the Seven of Swords, let's see, Four of Swords, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups. It's asking you to slow it down just a bit and ask yourself make sure that as you're considering how exactly to navigate this connection, this job, this project, make sure that you are considering what the good aspects of this is, because you may be overlooking one of the better parts. So as you're considering whether to keep this in or not, ask yourself if the best part of what you're doing or who you're with is something that can easily be replaced. Because there's some happiness here, but you're almost asking yourself if it is worth it. Is it replaceable? Can you find it somewhere else? Find it with someone else? You might, but it really depends on your standard, and it depends on what you're expecting to get different from another person or another job. Look at what the highlight is of what you have right now and see if you can realistically replace it as quickly as you want to. Now, let me just pull 2 more cards for Leo. 2 more cards for Leo. Taurus, Libra, Aries, very strong. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. In true Leo fashion, you're not phased. You're not phased. You know that no matter what happens with this, you are onto, when it comes to how this is going to serve you, you are just, you're going in it knowing that you're going to win. Basically, you're going in it knowing that you're going to get the connection you need, whether it's with this person or a different person. You know you're going to be happy at the end of the day, whether it's because you managed to talk with this manager or this boss and they give you what you need and you're able to go and, you know, get what you need out of that, or they don't and you leave it and you go someplace else. It's all the same. You know you're going to be on top. You are just giving people a chance to catch up with you. That's pretty much what I'm seeing. You're giving everyone else a chance to catch up with you. And at the end of the day, you are good. You are good. Oh my goodness. So let me just take a look at the chat really quickly. Oh my gosh. Sharon. Great movies. I know, they actually are. I love Lorraine. I really do. I love Lorraine so much. That's just so cool. She's so grounded. Girl, Kelly, yes. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it. Oh my gosh. Rohan, favorite color is purple. Favorite shade is gray. Alrighty, so let's see. Next is Capricorn. I'm so happy that y'all are with me right now. Thanks for joining me. Capricorn, please. What's going on with the sweet Cap? What's going on? A sweet, please, for Capricorn. Oh, I've missed you too, Bells. Thanks, Sharon. Usually I'm a contacts girl, but my eyes can't breathe. Thank you so much for the compliment. I love these glasses so much. So let's see. Cap. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It's too much. Recent past. Too much. Someone's been getting in the way. Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Whatever this isn't recently, this person or this thing it feels it's really terrorized you, and it's kept you from doing something you know will be better. It's something you've been trying to work on, something that you've been doing for yourself. You've been slowing down or have stopped altogether because it's just too, what is too much? It's too much is what I keep hearing. It's too much. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Again, separation. It feels spiteful. Someone's been holding back a lot. It's a pain. But there's love here, and that's what makes it painful. Whoever here is the Queen of Swords, this person has love still. This person has love still. I wonder, Cap, if it's you. But whoever this is, it's like they're holding back because they need to preserve themselves. If there's finances involved, it's important they protect the finances because of something they foresee happening in the future. But Cap, recently there's been a lot of pain and someone has stopped doing what they love or what they've been doing for the future self because something here is just too much. Right now, you're feeling... You're looking for that support. You're trying to get your friend group together. You're trying to find your happiness again. If you're spiritually involved, if you go to the church or there is some kind of spiritual group that you meet with regularly or you used to. It feels like now you're trying to revisit that. Something involving school, education, the church, some kind of entity. It might require some traveling, but it's an opportunity and you feel like it's going to work out for you. You're doing you're doing the courageous thing, Cap. You're going over some kind of major bump in the road. Chariot, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands. You're not letting it stop you. You did before, you're not now. So you could be connecting with a Cancer as well, but you're not letting it stop you anymore. You've chosen, the part of the problem was that they shook your vision for what direction to go into. They clouded your judgment a little bit. Now you're saying, no, I have already what I have been working on. I have the direction picked out. I've had a plan this whole time, but you kind of were the monkey wrench that got in the way. And so there might have been a slowdown, but in the future, what I see this week is you're going to pull away from whatever that energy has been, and my ears are ringing. This could be more Cancer, Pisces, Virgo energy. You're going to focus. You're going to focus. The blinders are going up this week. You're going to focus. You're going to pull yourself out of whatever stimulation there has been. There might have been... You got folks coming up. Who are these people? When you were at your peak, Capricorn, you made a lot of friends. These friends are going to play an important role this week. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could all be one person, a dear, dear, dear friend, someone who takes action, someone who knows how to implement plans, someone who's very sincere with how they move. This person is a sure thing. Back when you felt more alive, more focused on yourself and your well-being and your future, this person was your friend and they're coming through. There's something here they're going to help you with and be your support. A call. It could be something as simple as a call. They're going to be sort of your reinforcement. They're going to remind you why it's so important that you focus on yourself. Now, the guidance. Man, you got Scorpio. You got Scorpio in here with the Tower. So if this is a partner, if this is an ex-partner, this King of Swords, it's asking you to stand your ground. Stand your ground for as long as you can until something significant about this situation between you guys changes. Hold your ground, stand your ground, keep the peace, just do what you're doing, keep it cordial. The Ten of Pentacles is here, so this could be something that kind of reaches out into the rest of the family where that's involved. Just make sure that just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing because it's not... You're focusing on yourself. You're pulling away from the situation. This person may try to be cruel. That's what I'm getting. The person you're connecting with, they may try to be just say the wrong thing because they know it'll get under your skin, or pull away and do the silent treatment because they know that that'll bother you. Just keep composure, right? You've got the Empress. Keep composure. Just stay relaxed. Watch them with a little eagle eye. Be like, I'm watching you. And just, kind of keep your distance. Focus on yourself. Focus on whatever this is. Because if this is work or a life purpose project you've been working on, this is important. This is important to the process this week. So, and if there is somebody or a team of people that you have been working with previously, call upon them because they're ready to jump in and help you this week. They're ready to support you. Don't worry, this other person has been a source of true inconvenience, is what it feels like. They've really been sucking out the best parts of you. Focus on what brings you joy. Focus on what you love. And if there are friends that you just think about as soon as you hear this reading, send them a message, see what they're doing, what are they up to. They're prepared to jump in. Girl, listen, my dad will adopt any of my friends. Consider yourselves adopted. You didn't want to be adopted? Well, that's it. Sister, brother, we're siblings now. Hello, nice to meet you. You already know. That is my dad all the way. see. Taurus, please. Hey girl, hey sissy, let's go. Consider everyone who's in the chat watching right now, even in replay. Y'all are my siblings now. Hello, fam. Hello. Yes. Let's see, Taurus. I cannot. I love it. Taurus, please, Taurus. Okay. Could be connecting with a Leo. Saving money, saving time, focusing on a routine, being very efficient right now. Could be connecting with an Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces. If there was a love interest you had in the past, you're currently distant from them. They're taking a break. They're focusing on other goals. They're juggling a lot of things right now. If you're waiting on communication from this person, they are not really thinking about, they're not really thinking too much about you right now, Taurus. They have something they're doing, a goal. You have the Hierophant here. This feels like education. This feels like education to me. If it's career, it's something where they have to build up a new skill. But this is something that they are focusing on very diligently. You are not, you're on the back burner for the moment because they are at the forefront of their mind trying to focus on how to do better at what they're doing. But they love you. They still have passion there for you. They want to revisit things. It feels though like in order to maintain this long term, they are a very busy bee, and they're still trying to figure out how to make this sustainable. But they're making it work. They're not leaving the situation. It's just that there's a little bit of silence. They're focused right now. Right now, you and this person could be married. Or you guys could have something going on where you feel like there is potential to be married, have marriage. This could also just be a workplace situation where you and this person are on the same team. You guys are co-workers. It's a happy situation. It's about routine this week. It's about routine this week, Taurus. It's about just keeping your head down, getting through it. If you're asking yourself if this person cares, yes. Does this person want to spend time with you in the future? Yes. It's just that they're a little busy, or this could be you and the person you're connecting with is kind of like, where did Taurus go? They're going to be there. They're not going to look at your absence and say, oh, well, I'm just going to leave and, forget Taurus. They're here. They're going to stay connected. And because the Three of Pentacles is here, I feel like they're somebody who is working with you. You've been pretty transparent with them, so they know what's going on. Coming in this week, you have some kind of revival. If this is an intimate partnership and you guys have been lacking in the passion department just due to time and things, that is coming back in the picture this week. Y'all are going to make a little bit of time and things are going to happen. When it comes to projects, things that you are working on, you are going to get a jolt of energy this week, a jolt of creativity. You're going to feel alive. You have the Ten of Swords here, but that to me just says that there was something. Just backtracking. We have the Devil energy. So back to the passion really quick. Yes. But if it's, career, school, and all of those things that just you have been working on, dedicating your time to, the Ten of Swords just means whatever kind of workaholic type of vibes you've been bringing, you've just been really focused, maybe to a fault, you just have been too entrenched. Whoever has been bringing in this obsessive working to the relationship or just in general, it's been lopsiding the balance of life. Now you're going to cut that out and create a little bit of time for yourself and to do things. I'm getting journaling, meditation, reflection. you're just going to do things that make you feel recognized and feel good for the first time. Like, you're just going to have a spa day. You're going to take care of yourself. You're going to go out and maybe you're going to dress up and hang out with friends, go to a restaurant. But you're going to feel good. The energy is going to come back. If you've been feeling low on energy, you won't be for very long. Let's see. And the advice, the guidance here, we have the sun. Could be connected with a Leo. Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords. I'm getting that if you do not, if you don't create enough time for yourself, whether you are on the receiving end of someone else who is very busy and maybe you have been forming your schedule to be compatible with theirs, and so in doing that, you have kept yourself from doing things you enjoy, or you yourself are the person that is working very, very hard, but you haven't been giving yourself the time to enjoy what you've been working for. I'm getting that if you don't incorporate some kind of a balance, you're going to burn out. You're going to lose some love for what you're doing, and there's a possibility, this is like the inkling, the very beginning, like the seed of resentment. If you're not careful, because there's something here that brings you a lot of joy, and that's what's inspiring you. That's what's bringing you here. That's what's pulling you through. If you're not careful, you're going to find yourself losing love for it, and you might find yourself stuck. And then you're going to start, it's going to be a vicious cycle of, but why aren't I better? Why aren't I working harder? Where's the energy coming from? Why can't I make it happen? And it's like, you just have to give yourself a little bit of a break, Taurus. Every hard worker deserves just a few minutes of a break, and you especially have been really putting the time in. So for this week, just try to find time to go on a walk, take care of yourself, put on a little face mask, get a little massage if you've got that in your budget, because your girl over here does not. But if you can, you should, and just take care of yourself. Go to the gym. For some of you, what you do is very sedentary. So the idea is to go out for a walk, go to the gym, get active. Even if it's just for 5-10 minutes, just to get the blood flowing again. Let's see, Libra. Libra is next. Yes, Kelly. Oh my gosh. Hi, Garnet. Sharon, how's school going? It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, fullest of the fullest transparency. It is the biggest blessing I've ever accommodated into my life. However, definitely no one talks enough about mental health in med school, I feel. And so my mental health has taken a little bit of a nosedive, if I can say so. Very tired a lot of the time. I love it. They say it's normal, say trust the process, you know. But it is exhausting. But every time we do a clinical skills session, I look forward to the practice. I look forward to the practice. Because the interaction, sometimes I feel like I can just read their minds. Like the patient simulations and stuff. I feel like once I have all the pieces, I'm able to just kind of put the big picture together. And that's exciting. For now, it's just the being, like, studying at the desk and just sitting all the time. I'm such an active person, so it's just kind of, you know, but it's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be hard, and it's a challenge that I have accepted. So, doing my best. It's temporary. Aw, thank you. Thanks, Sharon. Yeah, Bells. Mental health is really not talked about very much at all. I joined a mind-body medicine group with my med school, and I'm actually one of the student ambassadors. And I definitely, when we have our group meetings and everyone has their opportunity to share, I share everything. I share everything. I've cried. I've cried. It's because it's a lot. It's a lot. And I feel that some of my greatest moments of strength have been inspired by people's truths. You know, people's courage and their honesty is always something that moves me. And it's so scary to share that much of yourself, but it's the only way. It's the only way for people to share in that. And it's contagious. Courage is contagious. When you are able to bring courage to someone else, they have courage, someone else sees it, and it's just a domino effect. Suddenly everyone is sharing and it's normalized. You know? Libra. So we've got possible Sagittarius here. You're going to get in contact with somebody, Libra, this week who you share a deep connection with. You and this person were friends before. Something's going to become more intimate. Okay. Okay. You're receiving a message from this person this week. About what? This person wants to see you. They want to make plans with you. They're making a decision. If there was a decision you were waiting for from this person on where things are going or how they feel about something, whether they're gung-ho to go a particular direction, that is definitely something they are ready to do. Very much so if it's a Sag, a Leo, a Taurus, a Libra. Okay, you've got Temperance, you've got the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Empress here. So messages, communication, and that's going to be in regards to some type of opportunity to start something. Passion, decision-making, growth, warmth. I always get a very fun feeling from the Sun card. You know, it's very childlike. And I believe it was the Quietest Revolution. I remember her hearing that, I remember her saying that the Sun card astrologically is linked back to Gemini. So you could be connecting with a Gemini as well, Libra. But you and this person in the recent past had something you maybe had to hide, or a conversation that you were avoiding as far as where this is going. Even if it was something as benign as a friendship, it just felt like it could have been going more. It could have been kind of moving in a more intimate direction. But now you and this person are in a space where there's a mutual attraction, even if you're not saying it, because you have the Four of Swords. So this feels kind of like a secret, Libra, low-key. If it's a secret, I want you to tell me. Just because I'm curious. I'm just curious. But you and this person definitely share something. And you and this person have probably either been situated together for quite a long time. This could be a marriage. This could be someone with whom you see yourself being married, or just being with for a very long time. Because with the Queen of Wands I'm getting for some of you, you know you're single as a Pringle. You're trying to stay single for as long as you can. You're really not interested in anything serious at the moment, but this person is kind of your level of seriousness, and you could stick to this for quite a while. So if that is not you, reverse it. The person you're connecting with could have that temperament, and you will have a discussion with this person. It's going to feel like you guys are coming from two different places when you have this discussion, but you guys are going to share the same outcome, the same vision for what you want. The advice is to wait. The advice is to wait, Libra. So something good is coming in this week, a lot of communication. If you're waiting on an answer from this person, you're going to receive it. Try not to push. Try not to push, and also try not to internalize this waiting time as a form of failure. Just because it's not turning out exactly the way you were expecting or thought it would, doesn't mean it isn't happening. It's coming. It's just very slow. And I know that's kind of difficult to reconcile. Because when things are not being produced after putting time in, you kind of ask yourself why you're here. Why are you waiting? Why are you sticking around? But this is a matter of perspective with the Hanged Man. This is glass half empty thinking, basically. So when it comes to the guidance this week, just make sure that take a more optimistic approach and look at what is currently working out, because it looks to me like everything is fine. You and this person, you and this job, whatever this is, you're very compatible with it. There's a lot of connection and gratitude that comes from this. But think something here is a little bit slower than you would like. And it's like once you get this communication from them, you're going to ask yourself, well, why can't I have it now? So you want to go out with me? Well, why can't we go tomorrow? Why do I have to wait 2 weeks? It's like, oh, because I have a business thing. You have a business thing, you know, and there's a waiting that's required. So just be patient and just know that this is good news and it's going to work out. It's good news even though you have to wait. Just because there's some time in there doesn't mean it's a fail. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Aw, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. Bells. So this is the Wheel of the Year. Wheel of the Year Tarot. Let's see, Gemini. Oh my God, Sharon, yes. Sag is in like 5 more signs. Let's see, Gemini. Man. I know I told y'all in the last all signs, but I just have to say it again. My crush is a Gemini. I can't. Every time I see Gemini, my little hairs just stick up on end. On my arms, not on my back. I don't have back hair. Oh my God. Let's see, Gemini. Hey, Nicole. Yes, we did like two signs ago. We just got done with Libra. It was right before Libra. Gemini. You could be connecting with a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Cancer. Leo, Cancer, Pisces. You're feeling very good about yourself right now. A lot has been going right. Something did get lost here. Some kind of a financial loss, or something that you worked really hard for that you thought would come in but didn't. You could be connecting with a Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Financially, you're going to do well. You might take a hit this week financially, but it's repairable. It's not anything too crazy. I think what's going to bother you more is that you worked hard for this and it's not coming to you this week the way you wanted it. This could involve a contract that came through. An opportunity is going to be coming towards you. So an opportunity is going to come towards you, Gem. So something you thought you wanted falls through, and then taking its place is something better. In the recent past, there was there was a challenge that you were trying to overcome. There was a shadow period. At home, with family, your idea of happiness. I only say that because I clarified the moon and I got the 10 of Cups. So some type of shadow period, some kind of uncertainty. With the Strength card, it's like you're trying to push something over, trying to make room. And it has something to do with home life or just wherever it is that you spend the most time, your connection to the home of that idea. It's it went from feeling super fulfilling to not very fulfilling. You find yourself in the recent past wondering what happened or how can you bring things back to the way it used to be. So instead, you're focusing more on just your well-being, your health. For some of you, for some of you, you've lost weight. For some of you, you are feeling more vital. You are, again, something that's being lost but being replaced by something better. You're getting, you know, an improved outlook on life, more money, more health, more time to do things that you enjoy. And in spite of whatever happened recently, this week, you're going to be in a full-on, just independently, individually feeling very blessed by what you have. So you're showing up. So you have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini that you could be connecting with. When it comes to a partnership from the past or a partnership that you are considering putting in the past, there's going to be a conversation around this. Could be connected with a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a conversation. Somebody that you're connecting with here is going to explain why they feel what they feel. This person's very confused. This person's very confused, and that is where all the pain is coming from. There is a partnership or a decision when it comes to work that you have committed yourself to, and this week it's just going to take a lot of reassessment and reflection. Something is not where you want it to be, but the person involved or another person who can help you move through the situation is going to clarify some kind of a confusion. I say it's going to clarify because even though you've got the devil energy here, at least you know what you're fighting, right? The Seven of Cups, it could be anything. With the devil, you know what you're fighting. So there's an attachment or there's an unhealthy attachment or an obsession with this person or with you to this person that this week you are going to reassess. You're going to take some distance from it and try to work with this person through it. For the guidance, you could be connecting with a Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sag. You may have that very strong in your chart. If you're connecting with a fire sign, Gem, it's asking you to not forget to include this person. If this is someone that you are connected to who you have not had a lot of passion with recently, it's asking you to remember to include time for that, for fun, for things that you enjoy with this person, and to recognize this person. You may have been ignoring this person, and without even realizing it, that could have been making things a little bit worse. You know this person. You know them very well. So take it as it resonates. If you know this person and the way they like being recognized is through certain acts or through verbal recognition, you know their love language, whatever it is that they take on as their love language, you know them, there is something they feel has not been the same for a while. The guidance is to remember to incorporate time for them. If you're not connected to anybody, and this is all about new, this is all about letting go of the past and trying to make room for something more and take away this unhealthy attachment you have to a past partner, then the idea here is as you're incorporating more things into your schedule and focusing on yourself, make sure you're actually doing things that you enjoy. Don't just do things because people are telling you that's what you should be doing, right? Like it sounds good to say, I'm going to go do yoga 5 times a week. It sounds good. But are you really going to go and do yoga 5 days a week? If you like to walk, then just go walk. Just go walk. Either what's that saying? That every day that you go out, you're lapping everyone on the couch, something like that. No matter how little you think what you're doing is, it's way more than doing nothing at all. So do what feels right for you. And when it comes down to the activities, do something active, do something that excites you, even scares you, like in a challenging, fun type of way. This could involve travel as well. Take a trip. Take a trip. If there's some place you've been wanting to go, a park or a little vacation spot near you, do something that reinvigorates you, something that sparks your inspiration. Connecting with the Geminis. So let's see, Cancer. Cancer, please. Cancer, please. What's going on with Cancer, please? So you are showing up this week. You are going to be standing in your full power. Something you've been working on has been slow to move. And that is actually perfectly okay. You're a little stuck on it right now because you see its potential for basically your happiness. You might have someone that you're connected with who is in a way tied to this outcome, reliant or dependent on this outcome. And you might be afraid that because of how slowly this is moving, that's going to dictate the way the person you're connecting with is going to act towards you. Let them act how they're going to act. How are they going to act? They're fine. They're watching you do your thing. Gemini, Virgo energy, Leo, Aries, Sag. They're watching you do your thing. They're watching you create. They're excited for you. If you're worried this person is going to be disappointed or exhausted by the wait or anything like that, they're here. They're supportive. They have better days, worse days. But it's really, they're just watching you do what you're doing. For your own emotional well-being, make sure that you are not relying on the outcome of this plan too heavily, because it is going to be very slow to unravel, and you might be pressuring yourself to perform faster or do more than is actually realistic. So to be kind to yourself, just make sure that your goals are reasonable, realistic, and that you praise yourself for the job well done that you've been doing. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, here very strong. You're going to have fun this week, Cancer. So recently you've been finding your own way. You've been finding your own path. You have finally gotten into a space recently where you are making peace with the process. All the work you've put in is finally bearing fruit. Something in your past, you're leaving it in the past. There might have been something that you needed to reassess. You've done it. Everything is fine. If you're waiting on a contract, that contract, you're going to have multiple opportunities. You're going to have a decision to make about this contract. Somebody that is involved with this, it could be a boss. This person is going to give you the choice of something. Whatever it is, you're scared to do it. This could be like a promotion. What is this? It's good news. Yeah, it's a promotion. It might be, if you're like associate manager, it might be like a bump up to, you know, head manager, something like that. I'm getting career for a lot of you, Cancer. Whatever this is, it's like an upgrade, but you're afraid of it. You're not entirely sure that it's what you even want to do, but you're ready to do it. It's like exciting. You're a boss person. You're being given more control, but it's a lot. I feel like you're trying to make time for your kids. You're trying to make time for your inner child. You're trying to make time for just so many things. You're tight on time as well, is what it feels like. This is a great opportunity, but is it worth it? That's what I'm getting. It's a great opportunity, but is it worth it? If you have kids, you might have two or maybe like 2 babies, one older and one on the way, something like that, if that's relevant to you for children. But I'm getting that there's just something very important here for you, a very important connection or connections that require you to handle this delicately. Something outside of this is going to come in and compete with what you are trying to preserve. Ultimately, you're going to make the right choice, Cancer. You're going to make the right choice. You're going to think about it, and it's going to result from a conversation that you have with this authority figure. Whether it's with this boss or if it is with yourself, this kind of competing with who you are and what you want to be, right? There's a certain amount of work that's required of you. You may decide after this conversation with this person, you find the perfect balance. You may reject, you may accept, but the idea is at the end of this week, you're going to be happy. So you're going to choose your direction. You're going to be happy with it. And again, the guidance here for you, Cancer, is to just try to be gentle with yourself and not be too hard. If there's somebody who is attached to this situation that you are afraid of disappointing or afraid that they're going to leave if this does not work out, they're here for you and they're not going anywhere. They're not. They might have their days, but they're here with you and they're sticking through it. else? Let's see. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo. Virgo. This week for Virgo, please. This week for Virgo. Virgo. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Something's picking up speed this week. Something was lost recently. A sense of direction. A sense of direction where you were, when you calculated everything, Virgo, you thought this was going to pan out way differently. You thought that you did the math. It was supposed to work out. It was supposed to feel right. You did everything you were supposed to make sure that this went a certain way. But this week, it's like you're going to be independent, but the past is kind of creeping up on you a little bit. Could have been a marriage you let go of or a serious commitment that you released. Something about that might hit you hard this week. But in general, you're going to be feeling independent. What's going to happen is you're going to detach yourself from what you remember about this. It's going to compete for your attention, though. Very strong marriage energy. You might share a child with this person. They're coming through as like a father figure or a mentor, someone very important. They haven't been speaking as of late, but you know they care about you. You know there's love here. You share something significant with this person. They love you, you love them. But in the past, you found something. You found something they expressed to you that things were not. They are not. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? It's almost like it's just not working out. It could have been a form of a breakout, but it doesn't feel like, it's not even a breakup. It's almost like on the verge of a breakup if this were any other normal situation. It feels like a sever, but the ties are still there. They express something to you that left you feeling in a way like they are moving in a different direction, and they are, but there's still love. This week, this person may not talk with you still if there has been very little to no communication, but you are going to feel better. You are no longer going to sit in a feeling of loss. You're no longer going to sit in a feeling of, waiting for this person, so to speak. You are taking initiative and just filling your time, taking care of yourself. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is more self-care. This is more self-care energy. This is you standing in your power and saying, I'm going to do things the way I want to, spend my time the way I want to, take care of myself. Whoever this person is, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this individual, this person you're connected to, this person loves you very much. That's what I keep seeing. It's like repeated throughout the signs is there are connections here that people aren't acting on, or they're letting other things get in the way. So that's pretty much what we have here. This person, there was a loss. There was a loss because they've changed their mind. But this week you're saying to yourself, no, I'm not going to sit on this. I'm not going to wait and let this suck up my energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer, very, very strong here. If you've been depressed, Virgo, you're being asked to look at what has worked before. There's something you know about yourself about this pattern. There is something you know about yourself when it comes to the harder times. It feels like you know that you latch on, or you know what your bad habits are. You're being asked to push through that, push out of it. Part of you wants to keep more of a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, very childlike energy about this. You want to almost turn a blind eye to what you know the truth is, but you can't. The Page of Cups is somebody who is very much in love, a friend type energy, but is also not aware of the pain of love. So when it comes down to how to proceed, you know exactly what works. Focus on that. There's something you know that works, so focus on that. The Knight of Swords is a beeline straight from point A to point B. It's asking you to latch on to what you know helps you through difficult times, emotionally and mentally, and focus on that all the way through. So let me see here. So we've got Scorpio, we got Scorpio, Sagittarius, and then Aquarius. Let's see. Scorpio, Sag, and Aqua. Scorpio, Sag, and Aqua. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. Scorpio. Scorpio gang. First of all, girl, you already know. Gang, gang. Let's see. Leo, Taurus, strong Scorpio. Stretch these legs out because that circulation is slowing down. Let's see. Gemini, very strong here. Virgo, very strong here. Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Man, the Tower is just coming out. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, double Cancer here. My God. All right, so in the recent past, there was this was a freeing decision. Some kind of massive commitment, either to a spiritual journey. With the Hierophant here, we have education as well. A major project, a business for some. This is about a direction, though, that was meant to be an enlightened journey. Something that, at this point, is creating a little bit of discontent. It originally felt like the right decision, and it continues to be, but it is more on the lines of hitting a point of stagnance. Okay, still pretty much the path that you feel. This could be a marriage for some, but this is a path that you made a significant choice to be dedicated to, or the person you're connecting with dedicated to you. And there was a standstill made recently, but I'm getting more for the Four of Cups that this is a feeling of like loyalty, fidelity, sticking with it. Currently, Scorp, we have got, for some of you, all right, so for some of you, if this is spiritual, you are coming into your own spiritually. For some, you're learning how to read tarot, you're learning how to divine messages, you are meditating more, you're ritualizing a lot of what you're doing. There is a path that you're following. I'm getting for some Scorps, this is a career change. And I've seen that. I actually have a Scorpio reading coming out. I might put it later today. If not, tomorrow morning. But the Scorpio reading was huge. And I'm getting that for some of you, this is about having two jobs at the same time. Something that is conventional and something that is not, and requires you to get better at a skill. But either way, Scorp, this week you are going to find yourself getting very, very good at something. Very good at something that you have recently been working on. I almost get a feeling that you have been kind of frustrated. That's not showing up in the cards, but it's just like a feeling that it's like, I'm getting almost like the disgruntled student. Like, the High Priestess says that you know what the potential is. You know it's in the forefront of your mind. But you still have to go through the hoops of learning how to do it in the physical. And so here you are just kind of grinding away, doing the things, even though mentally you're already there. In your mind's eye, you've already achieved the goal. You're already there. But here in the 3D, in the physical world, you're like, okay, I guess I have to learn how to do this, even if you feel connected to it. This week is very much about yourself, Scorp. I've seen on for most of the signs, someone else is involved. I'm not getting that for you this week. You're working on yourself. You're focused on your projects. If this is work, this is about choosing what you like to do based on what you know makes you happiest. Something worked out very well in the past. Something you enjoyed. Either you enjoyed doing or enjoyed watching. Someone you admire or knew very well was good at what they do. part of you aspires to be like them. And so in the near future, what you're going to find is that you are actually finding the easiest way to become more developed in that skill. Now, the guidance, there could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all three waters. Man, this is mindset. This is all mindset. The majors are mindset. The minors are day-to-day tasks. This is about shifting your perspective to one that is radically different from what you're used to. So this week, your guidance, Scorp, challenge yourself with something you never thought you would do. There's a practice that comes with this skill or this goal that you've set for yourself. For some, this is about health. This is something that requires repetition, 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 repetition. So I use my analogies and my examples are just to kind of give an idea, but it's something that requires repetition, studying, and improvement over time. It's something you're growing into. This is going to require that you mentally are in a better, like you're going to be in a more advanced place. In order to be that version, in order to be more skilled, in order to get more fit, in order to feel more alive, you have to challenge yourself with things that are motivating, inspiring, things that really lift you up. With the Ace of Wands, you are being asked to, if this is something energy related, you have to pump yourself up. There's a Superman pose that scientifically is supported to actually raise your confidence. The Superman pose and actually smiling, I've been doing this. Smiling actually releases like feel-good hormones that make you feel happy. If you sit there and smile and look at yourself and stay smiling, it's so hard to not be happy. So it's one of those things where you may not incorporate it into your schedule right now, but you're being asked to look at what your goal is and incorporate more of that. So if what you need is more energy, incorporate more energy. If what you need is more groundedness, find a space where you feel you can meditate, be mindful, go to the park, go someplace out in nature, in your backyard, front yard if you have one, and just find a way to line yourself up to what it is you're trying to achieve. If you are trying to learn a new skill, surround yourself with people who are already very good. So whether you know them in person or not, you can still find a mentor on YouTube or on Instagram, someone that you follow, someone who is a good influence you feel, who is basically doing what you like to do. Just kind of see what their behaviors are, see what their practices are, and try to find your own way of not mimicking, but taking the parts of what they're doing that works and incorporating that into your schedule. Because you're on your way, but it takes more than just the skill of it. It requires a mindset that habituates the schedule, that habituates where you put your time. For some, this could indicate travel as well. Travel may be involved, but overall, I'm getting that this needs to be a shift in where you're putting your energy more than anything. But you're going to get better. Whatever this is, Scorp, you're going to get better. I'm getting two different jobs, two different massive commitments. One is conventional, one is not. And the one that you are learning to do, you're going to get better at. It's going to take practice, but you're going to see this week, you're getting to a place where the practice feels fun. Before, it was like, oh God, like, how am I going to learn all this? How am I going to do all this? I'm starting from the ground up. How? Like, how am I going to fit all this into my brain? Or how am I going to get my muscles to get used to this level? This week, it's going to get fun, right? If you went to the gym for the first time 2 weeks ago, that first day felt like hell. And now this week, you're going to be like, oh, I'm stretching and I'm not feeling, uncomfortable. Oh, I did, 10 minutes on the treadmill. Now I'm doing 25. It's going to feel like fun. You're going to see the progress. Oh. Oh. Oh, Belle, what did I say? Oh no. Oh my God, you're learning tarot? Yes, girl. Yes, ma'am. So let's see, Sag. Sag. Saggy, Saggy, Saggy. Oh, wait. Oh, is it the smiley exercise I did? Oops. Let's see, Saggy. Saggy, what's going on for the sweet Sagittarius this week? Let's see. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo. So in the recent past, there was a sense someone may have been keeping tabs, research, very small communication. I'm getting Aries as well now. There is somebody here. There's somebody here, Sag, that you have a close connection to. This person's coming through as the Emperor. This person, this is platonic. This is very strong friendship energy. This is, I'm going to see something right here. Right now, y'all are coming to a point. See, there's partnership. This is a partnership. Now, this week, this person is going to take a little bit of space. They're not going to explain why just yet, but they plan on saying something in the future, but not the near future. This person is holding on to something they don't plan on saying for a while. It's because there is something big about their plan. They're making a significant shift either with work or where they're putting their time. There might be, what's this Eight of Wands? This person might be moving into a new house. This person's been waiting to hear back about some kind of massive commitment somewhere. Once they get the feeling, once they get the okay that this stability is possible, then they're going to move into it. There's a significant change that they're bringing, though. A massive ending. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, very strong Libra here. You and this person, Sag, you're getting into a better place in your relationship. This is a partnership. You guys might work together. Whoever identifies as the Queen of Pentacles here is, they're kind of waiting for, it's been frustrating. It's been really aggravating. They've been waiting for a decision from this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somebody that they know has a lot of love. You also have been working together. There's a lot of passion and attraction here. But it's like no matter how much attraction there is and how much passion there is, somebody here is just not talking. There's an elephant in the room. Someone is, it's like they're all gung-ho and really excited, but they don't do what they say they're going to do, or they don't do what they're suggesting they feel like. You and this person have a very good relationship, though. So this distance is kind of, it all ties back into what this person is waiting for. Hold on. What's this person waiting for? What's this person waiting for, please? What's this person waiting for? And of course, I would just throw all the cards together facing the opposite direction. Okay. What is this person waiting for? What is this person waiting for, please? That Sag is connecting with. What are they waiting for? It's a decision. They are waiting to be told what to do. This person's they're waiting to be told what to do. So they're waiting to get the okay, they're waiting to get the green light. This person's inactivity is coming because they're friends with someone who is in control right now. And they're not sure exactly what direction they're trying to go into. There's some pain, they want to talk about it, but the direction they choose is solely dependent on whether or not this other person is making time for them. Because this decision, it doesn't feel like it's in their hands. This decision belongs to someone else. This justice energy that they're connecting with, Libra. There's a decision that they're waiting for, and it's not theirs. And depending on where, this person is still thinking about it too. Because whatever it is, with the full energy, they're still thinking about it. It's a decision. They know what they want to do, but they don't know how to do it. And it's this person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, there's a lot of love, but again, the actions, where are they? This person doesn't know what to do. The advice for you, Sag, this week is to not let any, don't let any silence or, you know, the unknown of what's going to happen next, don't let it get in the way of you being happy and proud of what currently exists. Because you're being asked to take inventory of what is going right and be proud. The Six of Wands is about being proud of the connection. There's something about this connection that leaves you every now and then feeling defeated, feeling kind of embarrassed to put time in. It almost makes you want to retreat from the relationship or retreat from the connection. Just know that if you choose to do that, it's coming more from a place of fear and not having it the way you want it versus just kind of letting things be where they are because they are currently good. I'm not saying this person is super shysty or having bad intentions or anything like that, but it's evident that the relationship is working out for one person and not working out for the other. So be proud, take inventory, and just go with it for now, because your biggest challenge this week is going to be the mental, just the wheels turning and how it makes you feel emotionally. You're going to feel kind of like, why am I here? What am I doing? Because you don't know. But that's okay. The relationship has integrity. The relationship is good. Let me see 2 more cards. Because that's, yeah, this person, they're waiting on a decision that just is not theirs. They're not making it. What else for Sag, please? True. No worries, Belle. I trust you, Missy. So let's see, Sagittarius. 2 more cards. Independence. The word rebound came to mind. Try to resist any kind of a rebound or making a decision because you are facing limitations somewhere else. Somebody might be wondering, Sag, they might be considering if they should go and just explore other things or do other things, even though it doesn't make them happy. If you're going to pull away from something that you find dissatisfying, don't use your freedom to entertain new things or things that don't make you happy. Focus on yourself if that's the case. But for some reason, I'm getting the word rebound here. Like, you know that you are high quality. You know you're the cream of the crop. You know that you have endless integrity. You might be tempted to use that whole package and find yourself someone different or in a different situation that kind of mimics what you're going through. Try not to do that because it's not going to make you happy. What you should focus on more than anything, if not the quality of the connection, right? Because there's not much you can do if the person on the other side is doing their own thing. Focus on yourself and do your own thing. Because you have the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the World. So it's just about, girl, it's just about focusing on yourself and the things that make you happy. Just try not to put your time into something else or someone else that kind of gives you deja vu about the person. Just do your thing. Work on yourself, work on your happiness alone. Now is not the time to involve another person because you are at 100% right now. So you have to be very picky about who you share your energy with. Okay, so Aqua. Let's see. Aqua, please. giving me deja vu. Oh my God, bells. Sharon, that was exactly what Sharon, you have no idea. Listen, when I've mentioned it a couple times in the comment section, but I just want you guys to know that anytime you share with me how much it resonates with you, that is such confirmation to me, because half the time, I know other readers have mentioned it, sometimes you don't even know if you're tapping in. You know, you just kind of, you're sort of the conduit, you're the messenger, and so the words come out, and sometimes you don't even know if you're making sense. You know, so that really, Sharon, you have no idea. You guys, thank you, Sharon, for sharing that, and thank you all who have given your feedback. You have no idea. You have no idea what that does for like my confirmation as well. It makes such a huge difference. So I appreciate that, guys. Aqua, please. What's going on, please, for Aqua this week? Aqua. Lots of love. Sagittarian energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You might be tempted, Aqua, to cut something out of your life because for as much as the connection is deep, you wonder if it's compatible. Very solid friendship here. Where passion is involved, it's intact. Y'all are good. Long-standing commitment with this person. You envision this being very strong standing. You're focusing on managing this friendship along with everything else. You are overwhelmed right now. You're trying to come off as happier than you really are, especially when it comes to this person. There is distance between you and this person. It feels to me like someone here is needing space. There's been a new opportunity presented to them, or they are taking the opportunity to self-heal and be within their own space. Because of this week, the conversation may come up, or the idea might come up of really pulling away, really just doing other things. Something feels on and off, hot and cold. It's when it's on, when it's off, it's off. And it's been ongoing for a little while. It started out at the beginning a little bit like this, but now it's becoming more frequent. Somebody doesn't want to talk about it though. So Aqua, I mean, if you and this person are having some distance issues or communication issues, this person shares love with you, but they're concerned that it's not consistent enough to hold on to. Now, your guidance here with Temperance. You have Sag, Aqua, very strong. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy as well. Sustainability. You're really, Aqua, whoever this is, you are a very loving person. Your love knows no end, and you are exhausted at this point. It's not that the person you're connecting with is not deserving, because whatever this love is, it is mutual. You guys both found love when things were extremely difficult. Right now though, because you're tapping from you are trying to pull fuel from a gas tank that is on E right now. You are exhausted, you are tapped, you are afraid that this person will get the wrong idea if you took space for yourself. Even though somebody here is already kind of taking space. I feel like because of that, it's not you. It could be the person you're connecting with who is taking space for themselves. And you, in a way, are trying to overreach. You're trying to grab them from the other side. They've pulled back. Like if this is center, you guys were here, they've pulled back, and you're trying to like reach them from the other side. This is not gonna be the healthiest thing for you to do, because you want to, but it's not sustainable. Focus on the friendship right now. There is a call here to put more of your energy on yourself than on the relationship. take more time. And if this is work, you're putting in a lot of energy, a lot of effort. It feels like something you want to do for a very long time, but if you're not careful, you will burn yourself out. You might even feel that this week. So just take time to settle in, be more in your own skin, and just find something that you enjoy doing. If you have a significant partner in your life who you are not, this is not the person you're connecting with in the reading, this is a different person, connect with that person so that they can sort of fill your cup back up. There's something that they have that will restore your faith again in what you think is lacking. It feels almost like vacation energy. So if y'all are going on vacation anytime soon, Aqua, that is going to bring about some massive, massive positive changes. So let me see. True. So trying to rebound. Oh my God, Bills. Thank you for that. I'm glad that it was clarifying. Alrighty, so I am actually going to log off in a minute. So I think there were, let me go back up. All right, so Rohan and Lily, you guys mentioned. All right, so I will pull 2 cards for you guys. Rohan, I'll pull 2 for you, and Lily, I'll pull 2 for you, and then I'm gonna hop off. But this is the end of the reading. So if anything, you guys are free to leave me. Let me see. Aquamoon pulled away because there's an hour drive. Yeah. So let's see. For Lily, really quickly. And I was gonna say, let me see. Hey Bells, if you want a mini read, you can ask your question here in chat, or if you want, shoot me an email if you would like one. And Sharon, you as well. Sharon, Kelly, and Bells, if you guys want, you can email me and I can give you all a mini reading. Thank y'all for being here with me. Rohan and Lily. Let's see. Oh, Bells, no. Is that why? No. Girl. Sister. You're good. No worries. Honestly, on lives, it's still kind of awkward turtle status for me, so we're flexible. We're playing it by ear. Rohan. 2 cards. Rohan. Rohan, there's something that you have massive potential for. You just have to make the jump. You have everything you need. When it comes down to the weapon of choice, make sure that you choose to lead with motivation and energy. As long as you have the confidence and you're going in with energy, people will follow. There's something that you are more than capable. Whatever this is, you are more than capable. You are strong enough. You have the stuff it takes to become whatever it is you're trying to become, or lead in the way that you're trying to lead. What is missing is the leap. Take the leap. There's an opportunity possibly for travel, to do this at a distance, online, what have you. You're in the perfect position. The energies are supporting you to make that first move. Let's see, Lily. How's your November going to be with your nephew coming up? He's a Sag, Pisces. So how's my November going to be with my nephew coming up? Let's see. Nephew coming up. Aww. So someone here is going to have a little bit of anxiety being around the family. Someone's going to be super nervous, but nothing but love. Nothing but love. It's going to be very nice. I would say, Lily, just be mindful. Be mindful that someone here is going to be very nervous and they just want to make a good impression. A lot of good conversations. Yeah, lots of family. Got the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Someone's going to be a little nervous to share what's going on with them, but it's going to be comfortable, lots of laughter, a lot of good times. Y'all are going to have a really great time together. Let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, Sharon. So, I wasn't doing mini reads, I think, for the last year. And then as of late, I've opened up a limited number of spots. I didn't create like a broadcast through video. I just included it in the description box of the readings. And I think I prefaced them in some of the sign specific reads. So I am doing personal reads now, although it's kind of limited. But you guys have been with me for a while and y'all have joined me in my last 2 lives, which for me is definitely still an experience. I feel new to it. So I appreciate you guys for being here and for just putting your love on me. So definitely. And yeah, Bells, if you're still here, definitely you can send me an email. And I would love, I think I owe you a Celtic Cross read. I owe you a Celtic Cross read from a while back. So definitely let me know. Let's see. All right, and Amit. And let's see, I'll pull 2 cards, Amit, Sylvia, Nicole. These are going to be super, super fast reads because I got to go. I can hear my grandma from the kitchen kind of cursing under her breath a little bit. So let's see, Sharon. Or Amit. When will I get new changes? I don't do timing reads, but I'll see if I can get an indication. Amit, please. Amit. When will he get new changes in his life, please? Ooh. As soon as you let your guard down, something you are wanting to express the way you're feeling about something or someone, the fact that the wall is up is making it really difficult to enjoy what is already available. I'm getting that the changes will the changes are everything that can bring about positive change is already present. The elements are there. You're a little bit blocked off right now because there's something that you want to speak on and be vulnerable about, but you haven't yet. So once you do that, then this will get back into motion. With the Hierophant and the 9 of Pentacles, this is you being exactly in the perfect position for some type of long-term commitment, whether it's for school. So if it's school, then the vulnerability in this case would be sending the application. There might be a feeling of self-doubt that you're not going to get in or something like that. And so you're prolonging the actual act of sending the application in. If that is the case, just send the application in. Because the fear of failure is what stops us. I have this thing this mantra that I've been saying to myself, that love moves you and fear stops you. And so with that in mind, just remember that if there's something that you're trying to focus on and get for yourself, right now, you have everything that you need. But the key to getting it into your life is opening yourself up to the possibility of failure, which it won't. But there's communication that's required, or an application needs to be sent, or a confession to somebody needs to be made about how you feel so that you can open yourself up to the commitment that's pretty much waiting. So there's something here that's already waiting for you. Grandma Sassy, girl, listen. My grandma is the queen of chancletazos. She will literally, in 2 points flat, hit you across the head with her Chinese slipper. I kid you not. This woman is half ninja. This girl. You are so, so welcome, Amit. Absolutely, you're so welcome. Sylvia, is that Sylvia? Sylvia. Can you trust him? Can you trust him? Yeah. Sylvia, yeah. So he's coming through as the King of Pentacles. So he's coming in as somebody who is committed and closed off from anyone else. With the Three of Cups, there is a feeling here like of wanting to be friends, but when it comes down to it, with the Four of Cups and the Empress, this is about somebody who is emotionally sticking loyal to somebody who he admires. Okay, so as far as can you trust him, it doesn't look to me like he is hiding anything, and in fact, it's like anything else that there might have been, he is now disinterested in. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Yeah, he's all in. He's all in. Can I trust him 100% moving forward? Always use your discernment. If you notice that something is off, remember that anything can change. Energy is fluid. But at the moment right now, he is all in. It's about family, it's about you guys, you're not including another person, and when it comes down to anyone that might be kind of poking from the side, he's not entertaining it. So, yeah, I would say so. Let's see. And I think Nicole. Hi, you're welcome, Sylvia. And Nicole, let's see. Belle's girl, I'm telling you, my grandma, she is feisty. Oh, listen, when we go shopping, when we go grocery shopping, girl, like, it's a spectacle. It is such a spectacle. My grandma, man, whatever. I'll see what stories we create today, my grandma and I, because it's always an adventure with her. She works people double. Honestly, when she comes through, we might as well just have a little blowhorn announcing to everybody my grandma's in the house. So that, have you ever seen The Devil Wears Prada? The beginning where everyone is rushing to find their seats, you know? And they're just like, oh my God, she's coming. Miranda Priestley is coming. And everyone's just like freaking out, running back to their desks and putting their heels on. And they're just like, oh my God, she's here. She's in the building. That's my grandma. My grandma is like the Miranda Priestley of supermarkets. She will criticize. She'll be like, she's like, oh, I could find this better in Sedanos. And then that's it. It's a wrap. Everyone's instantly offended and she is completely unbothered. She starts getting mad at the associates for overpriced items. I'm like, no, that's not. What did they do? They're so panicked. I'm telling you. Nicole, what's going on? Mini read for Nicole, please. Sagittarian energy. Someone is moving on. Someone's moving on from a past situation. Something feels to me like it's being reconciled. But after the reconciliation, something's gonna shift. What is this? 4 of Wands. It's a house? No, this is a leap. This is a risk. Someone's moving on from a past, if this is love, someone's moving on from a past situation. They made a decision to separate themselves. If there were 3 people involved before, this person's made a decision to leave the past person and be with you. I'm not sure because you asked for a mini read, but I don't know if there was necessarily a question. So I'm just reading what's there. They're leaving something in the past behind. They've decided to move forward. If there's a house involved, they're gonna take the leap. But they are leaving something behind. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This might have been another person. I'm seeing the 2 of Pentacles. Someone they might have juggled time with. Let's see. They might have been holding on to, there was something unhealthy about a previous connection or previous commitment. That's been released. They're moving on from this connection or from this unhealthy obsession. It's the right thing to do. They had to be honest about it. They told the truth about it. If they did not, if this is directed at you, Nicole, they will very soon be expressing a truth to you about something related to the past. Let me see here. What is the advice for Nicole? Stand your ground. Protect your opinion. There's something you want to say. There's a truth that you have. Part of you wonders if you're justified in saying it or feeling that way. You might feel a little rejected or left out in the cold. You might feel like there is no future when it comes to something. You're being asked to continue. If that is how you feel and that's how you think, at the very least, make sure that what you are doing with your actions physically, make sure that you are protecting what you currently have. So take inventory, and as you are going through the motions of whatever this difficult situation is, something school related or something you've been trying to get better at doing, something you've been focusing on, it's hot and cold, it's something that sometimes it feels good, you're doing well, sometimes you're not, and it's so inconsistent, you don't know if you're going to keep up. Just because you are not doing as well or this isn't looking like you wanted it to does not mean you're failing. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are failing. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. You're being asked to just take inventory of what you're currently doing, and despite what your mental state is telling you to do, to stay in bed, to not do your homework, to not do this, to not be with that person, to not do that, despite all of the ups and downs, you're being asked to just make sure that when it comes down to you and the things you've built that do not involve other people, your school, your work, your health, how you keep your home, make sure you're protecting that and just keep that consistent, because when you finally come out, the devil energy, Capricorn, but whatever this is, you're ruminating on it, and if you're not careful, it'll start to suck up all the good things you have in your life. Do your best to detach little by little, and in the meantime, make sure that you don't let it decide how you act. Carry yourself with the kind of strength that you've always had. Okay. All righty. Hey, Cameron. Yeah, we just got done, love. We'll include timestamps, okay? Yeah. Thanks for that, Bells. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Oh, I appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. Like to have y'all here. I'm gonna start getting real corny. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Oh, true, Kenneth. I think you mentioned that earlier today, like earlier in the chat too. Yes, love and light to everybody. Thank y'all so much. All of my gratitude goes to you guys. You are the reason I am here, and I love you guys so much. So I will see you guys next time. I will log back on. I know I missed last Sunday. We're going to go ahead and do this Sunday coming up again, trying to incorporate it in my schedule. It's a lot going on for me on this side, so I'm trying to kind of challenge myself and push myself to do and be who I want to be and who I really just want to show up as. I'm trying to show up for myself. So you guys being here with me is just such a huge support. Thank you so very much. I love you guys. Aw, thanks Amit, Sharon. Thank you, Kenneth, Bells, Sylvia, Cameron, all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Bells, yours, girl. I'll take you with me on one of my shopping trips. You ain't ready, girl. You're not ready. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna hop off. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. I will talk to you soon. See you.